Hey everybody, what is going on? CanadianFlash here, guys, and today everybody, we're going to be doing a Hytale mob tier list. First of all, this is not my idea. I got this idea from Blue or BLWU, saw him on YouTube. I'm like, this is an amazing idea, and what I did is that I put all the mobs into, pretty much the notable mobs into a tier list, if I didn't miss any. Oops, I tried to put all the good ones, you know, like Quebec's, sadly the moss horns and all that. But if you're new here, guys, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as I try to upload about a Hytale video every single week. And also, if you want to see extra content from myself, go check out my second channel. I'm playing some Jedi Fallen Order down there, so you want to go check that out, go check that out. Also, I'm going to be streaming pretty soon. Also, check out Blue. His links will be in the description, because he gave me the idea for this video. Alright, so here's the and some of these mobs are a little blurry. I couldn't find some super good, like, zoomed in pictures on them, so sorry about that. I'll name them. So the first one we have is the saber-tooth tiger, and I'm going to put that in the B category. I'm going to go through this list pretty quick, considering there's a lot of mobs here. I think there's about 81 or 80. I didn't put all like 150 because it would take forever. Next up we have the Ember Wolf. That's definitely going to be an A tier. He's really cool. Void Spider, don't know about it, but it's S tier. It's a boss. Pharons, also once again S tier. They're one of the coolest races in Hytale. Then we have the Antelope. I'm going to put them in the C tier. They're kind of just like, you know, an everyday kind of, you know, Zone 2 creature. Next up, I put this picture right here. It is of just the skeleton and skeletons in general. I think they're really cool. I'm going to put them in the A tier. You're probably going to see them a lot. Next up, we have Tessa and Kairos, and if there was a God tier, it would go there, but they're going to go in the S tier. And by the way, the tiers are S, A, B, C, D, or S, A, B, C, and D is going to be Disgrace, and I think we know what mob's going to go in there. Next up, we have the owl. It's just a random owl. There's a brown owl, there's also a white owl, but it's just an owl, so it's going to go in C tier. Then we have zombies. I'm also going to put them in C tier. Nothing really too good about zombies. They're just kind of zombies, so yeah. After this, we have the horse. Horse, you know, they're pretty cool. I'm going to put them in the B tier. Nothing really too cool about them, but, you know, they're cool. After that, we have the moss horns, and you know, those are going to be the first guys in the disgrace tier. I hate these things. I think I actually have 2 moss horn images on here. Yeah, I do. So yeah, there's going to be 2 moss horns in the disgrace tier, so here we go. Next up, we have this undead creature, and I'm going to put it also into the disgrace tier because look at it. It's, what the heck, it's disgusting. After this, we have the corrupted fish, and I find them pretty cool, so I'm going to put them into the B tier because I find them to be pretty interesting. Oh, I have the skeleton image again, so I'm just going to put it in the A tier. Whoops, didn't mean to put that in twice. Next up, we have the Sarax, and if I were to go just straight off the Broodmother, 100% going to be S tier, and then all the other Sarax are probably going to be like A tier. But I put this image pretty much for the Broodmother and the Sarax all together, so I'm going to put them probably, I don't really know, I'm going to put them in the A tier. You know what? They're pretty ugly, so that's why they're going in there. Next up, we have the cave dinos. Once again, I'm just generalizing them all because I couldn't find just like a separate zoomed in images of each of them. Unless if I made one, but that would take forever. All the cave dinos, definitely going to be, let's go with A tier. If it was just specifically the cave raptor, S tier, but it has like the Dimetrodon, the chicken and all that, so we're going to put them in the A tier. Next up, the flamingos, probably a C tier mob. They're just flamingos. After that, hyenas, man, I've always hated hyenas since Lion King, so we're going to put them into a disgrace tier. I don't like them. After this, we have the meerkats. They're going to go into the C tier. They're kind of just regular mobs. You know how it is. Then we have the undead chicken. This one's really cool. He's definitely going to be a B tier type of mob, so we're going to put him there. After this, we have the ice dragon, super cool mob, definitely going to go into the S tier. I'm going to put Tessa and Kairos ahead of these guys. I'm going to like fix this order up. Then we have probably the greatest creature. We don't even know if he's a creature, but he's going in the S tier. My guy Varen, absolute Chad right there. He's going in the S tier. We all love him. By the way, guys, I'm getting a new mic today, I think, so should be shipping pretty soon. But then we have the crab. It kind of zooms in on this chest, but he's a crab, so he's going to go into the B tier just because of the crab brave. That was really cool. Next up, we have sharks. I do like sharks. Shark Week is a good week. We're going to put these sharks into the B tier because sharks are cool. And next up, we have the Torques. I love the Torques. Everyone loves the Torques. Chieftain, definitely an S tier mob. Torques, probably all A tier mobs. We're going to go, because Chieftain's cool, we're going to put him in the S tier. Next up, we have a bat, probably a C tier. It's just random mob. Then we have goblins. They're probably going to be like, they're a decent species. We'll put them in B tier. We have this little like warthog boar guy. He's alright. We're going to put him in B tier as well. Ooh, the Corrupted Golem. I'm a fan of this one right here. I think it looks really cool. Corrupted Golem, probably going to go into the A tier with some other cool mobs. And also the Yeti. We got another boss right here. Yeti definitely an A tier mob. Maybe he'll move into S tier later on in the future. We have a little parrot. He's going to fly around. You know what? Let's give him C tier. He's cool. Chickens, God, I hate chickens. So does my sister. We're going to throw them into the C tier because they're annoying. The cow poop with the little cattle. We're going to throw him actually into the... Let's go with B tier because they're pretty cool. Ooh, crawlers. Love this mob. Definitely going to be an A tier. I love everything that has to do with Outlanders. And if you haven't seen Connor's theory about crawlers and Outlanders, go check that out. It's really cool. Next up, we got the cacti, and they're going to go also into the A tier. I find them to be some pretty cool mobs. After this, we have the bear. I do like the bear. The bear is going to go into the B tier. Man, I got to speed this up. This video is going on pretty quick. Pretty quick, actually. It's going on for pretty long. That's what I meant to say. Next up, we got a frog. Definitely C tier. Fen stalker. Definitely going to be an A tier type of mob. They're really cool. Deer. Probably going to go into the B tier. Dog. Everyone loves dogs. S tier. The dory fish. Let's give it. You know what? We'll give them. Let's have some class and put them into the B tier. And then we have the ducks. Ducks. C tier. We're going to go with that. Ooh, here's a good one. Next up is Gaia. Everyone loves Gaia. Gaia, not as good as Varen in my opinion, because Varen's like God tier, awesomely human, awesome, cool guy. But Gaia's gonna be second on the S tier list, followed, or it's gonna be Varen, Gaia, Tessa, Kairos. You can't really beat that combination right there. Next up, we have the Void Eyes. They're really cool. They're gonna be an A tier mob. Cats, I don't like cats. Cats probably gonna, let's put cats into the C tier. They're not Disgrace, but like they're pretty annoying. Next up, we have the Fawn. It's very hard to get a good image of this, but fawns are super cool. I'm going to put them into the A tier just because if you Google what a fawn is and you Google what they're kind of doing in Zone 3, that's really interesting. Next up, foxes. I like foxes. Foxes are going to go in B tier. Then we have elves, which might consider be a playable race, so let's throw them into A tier, I guess. Why not? After this, where's the second Mosshorn image? There it is, coming up. We got little jackalopes or bunny rabbits. They're cute. We're going to put them in the B tier. After this, we have the Clup. Everyone likes the Clup, I think. Let's put him into B tier as well. He's kind of chunky. I don't really know. The Kraken. I do really like the Kraken. The Kraken's definitely going to be an A tier mob. Probably behind, like, in front of the Void Spider, 100%. Dog, probably going to be, like, you know, in front of this guy as well, because everyone likes dogs. Dogs are best thing ever. Quebecs. Connor's going to hate me, but I'm going to throw him into the Disgrace category. I'm just kidding. They're going to go into A tier. I'll put him in the front of the A tier just for fun. You know how it is. Connor would have hated me if I put him into the Disgrace with the Mosshorns. People are going to hate me for putting Mosshorns in Disgrace, but like, too bad. They're going there. They deserve to be there. Next up, we have Timon and Pumbaa. We got the Meerkat and the Warthog. I already put the Meerkat in the C category, but since he's with Pumbaa and they had the little dance, he's going to go in the A category. The other Mosshorn image. Definitely going to fall into the Disgrace category, because screw them. Then we have the Mouse after that. Mouse, you know, we're going to put him into the C category. He's a solid C, you know, he's Mouse. Outlanders, definitely really cool mob. Definitely my favorite faction out of all the Quebecs and Outlanders. But, you know, people will probably kill me if I put him in front of the Quebecs, so they're going to go in A category. Oh, that's just a regular Outlander. That's the Outlander Cultist. Next up, we have the Outlander Chief, definitely also A category. Outlander Priest or whatever, A category. And the Outlander War or Archer, once again, also A category. And then we have the Outlander Warrior, once again, also A category. Everything about the Outlanders are super cool. Ooh, Buddha Cat will be mad if I put this in the Disgrace category, the Pigeon. Pigeons are really annoying down in Toronto. They just walk all over the streets. They probably do that in the US and all that too. We're going to put the Pigeon into the B category, considering he has a little knife throwing video. We've only seen this in the trailer, and it's the pig. Pig is going to go in the C category. He's a pig. We do have polar bears. I do like polar bears. My sister's favorite animal is a polar bear, so we're going to put him into the B category. Next up, we got the pufferfish. And Poggle, I'm thinking of you when I put this guy into the C category because it's a pufferfish. Just kidding, he's going B. So if I put the mouse in C, the rat also has to go C, just, you know, common sense. We also got this red snake. I'm not a fan of the rattlesnakes, so they're going C. Next up, we have the sheep. Yeah, the solid B, definitely. I couldn't get a cool image of the Slothian, but the Slothian is a really cool mob, definitely an A category type mob. And then we also have the brown snake. It's not really too different from the red snake, so brown snake also in the C category. Where did I put the other owl? The owl's right here. White owl, probably going to go in the C category as well. Then we have the giant white spider, cool mob, probably an A tier mob, but the brown spider, not as cool, definitely a B tier type of mob. Then there's this tetra bird. It's kind of weird. I'm going to throw it in the disgrace category because it's ugly. Then we have this void spawn creature. He can go into the B tier. Then we have the void dragon, really cool. Not as good as the dog, but like he'll go in the S tier, obviously. Then we got vultures, they're annoying, C tier. We have the warthog with Timon and Pumbaa. You know what? He can go with the meerkats, but like them together, they go to the A tier for sure. Then we have this brown wolf. There's also a white wolf. I didn't include that in here. White wolf probably B tier, but so I'm gonna put the gray wolf also in the B tier. Second or third last, we have this like cattle guy here. Let's put him in C tier. He's kind of just sleeping, lazy piece of garbage. Then we have the woodpecker, or whatever this little winter bird is. He's alright. We'll put him into the C tier. And last but not least, we have the ram. This is the last one. Wow, that's awesome. Last one. Ram, let's make it a nice even line over here and put him into the C tier. Alright guys, that is my list of the Hytale mobs in a tier list. As you know, the Moss Horns are disgrace to humanities, and we have Gaia and Varen up there on the top with Tessa, Kairos, and the dog. Obviously, dog's cool. So guys, if you want to see more Hytale content like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll try to upload about 1 to 2 Hytale videos a week, depending on all the content that we get. And with all that being said, guys, my name is CanadianFlash, and I hope you all enjoyed the video, and have a great day.